That's the way I look at it. He's Luke Foster.
Stein, you ready? You ready? Alrighty, guys.
Stein.
Can we not have games on? If you want to play a game, off of table 1, table 2, table 11, table 12, and table 8. Take it down the other end.
Stein.
Then everybody can sit around the outside. So we now race to 18.
He told me to tell him.
So, with those who gave me a score for the tipping, I'll take 3 off each score, and that's how we'll work it out. Alright, so Nathan and Stone, good luck. Shut up, listen.
Shut up, listen to yourself.
I just did. So, you're up. So you wanted to know when the lead was from?
I posted it everywhere before.
Yeah, it'd be a new one though.
Yeah, it's a new strain. It's a new strain. Yeah, it's completely different.
So I just posted it to Boss Sports.
Yeah, I saw that you posted it too. But this is a different stream. I'm doing one for each one.
Yep. The Giants won today. Yep.
Angles. Good luck. Well done, bro. Huge, man. You were on fire the first start of the match. I was like, fucking Jesus. Where's this guy?
This is the break stats. You have 3 master breaks.
Yeah, your breaks. Look at all your breaks where you got a ball, and look at all your tries.
Yeah, he got
But then these are your tries, and they were right at the end in the crucial period where he just went back, like,
It's tough, eh?
oh yeah. That was killing, man. Good match, eh?
It was a good one.
Good match.
Alright, so I can now share it. Hey, what do you got this scribble?
I don't. That's just because the other stream finished, it just goes straight on to the next stream. Do you want to pull up just go to Bauer Studios and pull up the stream? They're just about to lag off now. Mando, you gonna get on the mic, mate?
That one is
I just grabbed the key phone.
Which one is it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's up and running. Yeah, I'll jump on the stream. I'm not coming.
Yeah, you suck. It's the commentating they want.
I'll start.
Alright, welcome back, guys. Here we are. First break off. What should be an awesome match. Couple of guys that just are very attacking pool players. Stone and Nathan, and should be a great game. It's a race to 18 now. Due to just some time frames, we've dropped a couple of frames off. But what should be a cracking match. Nathan's broke off first and dumped the white ball, and Stone with a pretty open table on the yellows here with a good chance to sort of get his first one up. Alright, so sorry, we're just getting things set up and trying to get the feed shared out to a couple of pages at the moment. And not sure what happened there, but Nathan's at the table. On reds, little bit of a nervous start from both players here, I think. But Stone comes to the table here. So sorry guys, I'm just posting up the link to a number of pages here just to share this around the country. Hopefully a few from other states will check in and say hello and enjoy the stream tonight as well. So we do have Darren back on here at the moment. Yep, well I'm more than happy that someone can take over and I can grab a beer and something to eat at some stage soon. But a couple of people, we thought we were going to have Dax and Engels sort of a bit of a follow-up from their game, but they've unfortunately both had to take off, so you might have to put up with, you know, some less informed people in relation to the game, but enjoying the match tonight. It's a nice little tactical shot there from Stoney, just trying to, he didn't have much on, so he's just trying to tie things up a little bit with Nathan's ball on the rail. Yeah, and that's a very good shot. Just, you know, taking control for a little bit here. Oh, it's unlucky. So you can see Stone will probably try and break out this ball at some stage. Got a bit of work to do there though, yeah. So he's going to try and leave himself a bit of an angle here, I think. No, he's just lined up straight. Maybe he's got a little bit of angle to get under that red ball of Nathan's, but or maybe just thinking maybe the double. Yep. So just a double across. Just do it one visit and just sort of just probably roll back up the side rail a little bit and, you know, pot the ball, black ball into the middle and take the first frame. Yeah, I'm good. Just a long pot to the top hole for the first frame for Stone here. Back him in to get this, I think. Oh, and he gets lucky. Took a stab at it and got lucky into the middle pocket. Give me a couple of bits of pizza and a beer on the way back, please. Corona. Stone break. Hold on. We need another piece of paper. Oh, yeah. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, I'm out of the road now. Jeremy's coming back in. He's had something to eat and a bit of dinner, and I must thank Jeremy too for coming down and doing the streaming tonight. His, you know, setup is awesome for us here.
You're welcome, Dazza.
And hope the people around WA and especially the rest of the country are enjoying the stream so far. And
yeah, this is going to be a cracker of a match. I mean, that last one was a cracker of a match.
Yeah.
Wow. Stone, I see he's already done one of his Stone specials.
Yep, he's nice big break, and not sure what happened the first frame. I turned away and he missed a ball, which was, unusual. Maybe a little bit of nerves early on.
Well, he missed the black, but still got it.
Yeah.
And these all link nicely.
Yep, they settle in. Yes.
He's just got to make sure he screws back off the middle pocket enough to give him the angle to get on the last red.
It's a little bit of a tricky position, that bottom red, because it's where the black ball goes.
Look at that. That's even better, because now we can just drop the middle one in and just roll the red into the middle and just roll down onto the bottom red. He's still got to land on a good angle on the bottom red, otherwise he can't hold it. So.
I think he'll almost have to, instead of running through and just coming back up, I think he might have to come around that yellow ball and sort of off the bottom rail back out to the top.
I think you'll screw down the line, screw to the side cushion, and then down the line towards the red. That way he knows he's going to be land on the spot. But you never know. He could just screw into the yellows. Looks like he is just stunning it.
Ooh.
Oh, he went for the corner.
So Nathan probably wasn't thinking he was getting to the table there. So, and after that, the balls have not fell very nicely for Stone. I think Nathan's become favourite here at the moment, I reckon.
Stone will play this red off the yellow. Just put the white on the bottom rail.
Yep. He's left the top pot on. So.
I don't think you'll see a lot of tactical battles in this match, but
no, not at all. How are you, bro? Good, mate.
They are both attacking players, but they can both play a good safety game. So I think you'll find if one starts getting a lead, you'll see the other one tighten it up. And it looks like it's Nathan who started to, because really you would have, you'd normally back Nathan to go out from there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it was a tough position to get down, with the angle he had and off the bottom rail to sort of, I suppose, get right position on where he wanted to be. So
I think he's just making sure of it.
Few hours, probably 3 or 4. Yeah, I know. No, 18. Oops. Sorry about that. We were just having a little conversation about time frames. So I think it's just opened up here now for Nathan. And
Maybe. little bit short there.
Yeah, but as long as you just pop it in.
Nathan will just pop it in with a bit of check. Just check it back out.
Yeah.
Take the black. He opts to play those shots all the time.
Ooh. So they both had a bit of a stab at the black in their first frames.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the stone special.
No. Stone's come back up for the double. Oh, he's jawed that out. He's given Nathan a chance to sort of redeem from his last black ball. A little bit of nerves for both of them early on here, I think. So that's a good black.
Nathan won't miss it twice.
No. Yeah, definitely surprised he missed the first one, but yeah. Said early on in the match, bit of money on for both of them. So
Bit early nerves, mate.
yep. Yeah, I think we all have those from time to time, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Third frame, Nathan to break. It's because I got a big head. It's because I got a big head, apparently. We're just talking about the volume, and hopefully it's all alright at home, you know. Just well. Well, I was just dribbling shit. Maybe they didn't know what I was, part of the language. I was just dribbling. Someone actually heard it. So, all right, let's get back to the pool.
Stone Nathan, so you got
Nathan's
master breaks.
got a little bit of work to do depending on these two bottom row balls here, but
Break and dry. Break and ball.
I think
So dry for both.
he's got the right angle here. We'll run up to the top rail, pop
One
this
ball
one.
break and one dry.
Yep. Should come back down nicely here. Just to, you'd want to land pretty straight to make it easier. Ooh, and Nathan's missed it.
Wonder if Stone will be looking to try and put this red underneath the yellow.
Can't see it clearly.
Just having a look at whether or not he can run into the yellow or whether or not he's going to go in off here. He's gone into yellow.
Oh, he's gone to yellow, but unfortunately for him, he's tied up that ball of his on the rail.
Yeah, but that's also tied up for Nathan as well. So
This is
got
not a bad thing
chance
with
here
where
he
his
can
balls
actually
are.
put it underneath that yellow. So you just pot this one and get the perfect angle.
Yep.
Play it underneath and develop at the same time.
Yeah, it's one of those tight ones, isn't it?
He's not even going to bother because he can hold for it.
So that's the scoreboard there. The red one. That's you. That's YouTube. So your chat should go here. It's a little bit of a tactical battle here for a little bit, I reckon. If you want to change it, just go studio mode. Bastard.
That's a great shot. Forcing him to either play the yellow that will open up his red, or have to try and get out of snooker.
Yeah, he might better just sort of, almost develop his a little bit here. If you can get up. I'm just going to give him 2 shots. All right.
No, he landed perfect if that landed on, because that land looks pretty much natural.
Nathan will now get the yellow ball in front. Well, it comes down to who wants to attack on these 2 balls or get the position to actually break them out, I think. So probably going to play around a little bit longer here for a while. Ooh, now has he left Nathan the angle to get this yellow ball out? Doesn't Nathan's going to tap it out, I think, here. Oh, smart shot by Nathan. Hey, we're back. Nice shot there by Nath, just developing his ball and not leaving Stone really much on here. Stone, I suppose, has an
Well, he can
opportunity.
play it up the rail to cut in or over the
Is there
pocket. If it
maybe
goes in,
there's-
he's got a good,
That's a very good shot. That's going to straight in. Oh,
that's great.
That's
That's exactly
awesome.
what he
Yeah.
wanted to. I see Nathan's got a big pocket on this yellow to double it under, but there's no use while the black's where it is.
he's covered that nicely. Stone will obviously try and cover up and take control of the pocket here, but a tough shot. He leaves a little bit of angle. Nathan will probably have something to be able to go into the red and black and yeah, it's not a smart shot by Nathan.
See, I think Stone, if he really wants to attack, he can play the plant and develop the red and the black at the same time. But
Yes.
it's dangerous.
It's risky, isn't it? Expected this to be pretty attacking early, but so far the first couple of frames we've had a couple of tactical battles. So.
Yeah, so Stone's looking at putting the red in the middle, doubling the red onto the other red and going
yeah.
game. So it is there. Now the full table double. Now here he's just got to make sure that the white is on the right hand side of the table and the red doesn't come too far off. You know, ideally you want this to pocket weight pot the red, but you know, we're not all that good. So he's potted it.
Oh, that's.
You
Oh,
know
he's
that
got a
shot
gap
I was
behind
telling you
that.
about going under that yellow? It looks
Yep.
like he's doing it again now.
Well, he's going to have to now. And you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can play the double.
He's having a definite look at the double.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the double is the double kiss.
And I think the white ball comes left hand side of the table from where we're looking. And
Nah, he'd probably check it up if he's going to play it, or he'll force it around left to the table. He's on the cock tap.
it was definitely a bit of an all or nothing shot when he went for the.
Well, he didn't hit the double properly.
No.
You know, so.
He's left Nathan in an interesting spot
You
here.
know, if he hits the double differently, he's on it and it's game
Yep.
over. But
Nathan just jacking up a little bit here.
we don't have to. You can pot the two bottom. You can pot one of the bottom ones first if you want.
Yeah, I think he wants this because then he can just pot the two bottom ones.
Yeah, rail first,
Rail first.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
and you can just roll off this one. top one first?
Probably the bottom, I think. He's
See, I prefer the top one, but
Yep.
just
Okay.
me, yeah, top one first.
Had the right angle for it.
Then just screw back and you're on the black. And that's 2-1 to Nathan. He gets a one-head lead.
So, just a bit of a tactical start. I think we're about to see the Stenhouse break. Going to back him to pot a couple of the break here. Oh, commentator's curse. I've motzed him and he's gone dry. Thinking maybe the red's there, Jeremy.
Well, yeah, they're all on.
Yeah, I think they're all
can't
on.
see if that yellow goes past the red, but that's below the black. So it's hard to say whether the yellows are on, but I think both suits are pretty good from what I'm looking at. And Nathan's opting for the reds, so he's just got to screw back for the gap between the two yellows. It's gone too far. That could be deceiving because he's playing like he's gone the corner.
Just pushed at that, trying to hold that position on that ball there.
Just wondering whether or not he was actually going for the pot there. It just didn't seem like it, did it? Maybe
It's
Nathan's
not a bad lead though. He hasn't sort of left Stone a whole lot.
Maybe Nathan's got a game plan, and maybe Nathan's decided he's not going to try and out-pot Stone. He's going to outplay him. It's not a bad little game plan, is it? You know,
Yeah.
He's got quite a wealth of experience when it comes to the actual, strategy of the game. Oh,
Well, that's actually okay.
that was close.
Not sure if that one below the black, because he actually, I think, if they can go, the one below the black is the tough ball right now.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Another ball to bit of develop. So if he can get
Well,
on,
it just depends. Is he running into the black here?
it's not a bad thing if he is, because the black's
Just-
pushing towards his black
Yeah.
pocket.
Just worried it might push that other ball just underneath across. But if he plays it a good weight, then I suppose he's if we push it, just a little bit so it goes below that red, then he's probably all on. All right.
That was a clever shot by Nathan.
I think it's
But by playing it, he's pretty much opted that he has to go out now. So just wondering if he's bitten off more than he can chew. Wow, that's a great shot. Edged it in off the side of the pocket. and taking control. That's a big shot by Stone. That'll be a nice confidence booster for him. Now all he's got to do is just get above this ball so he can play the plant. He might screw back onto the rail. That's it. Now you either have to play this dead weight so it drops in and you land on it, or play it harder so it comes out and you're on it to the opposite side. See which way he opts. Yeah, he's played it perfectly with a nice little double kiss. Should be able to put this in and just drift past the black for it back in the opposite corner. The corner where his hand is. Ah, he's on it for the middle, even better. Two all. Nice out. Catch Jack.
Alrighty, sorry guys, just working a few things out. Just having a bit of a look at the day. So we've had matches on basically from 12 o'clock today. In the end, we had a total of 21 matches on today. Total prize pool for the day was $13,600. So that's a pretty huge day for WA, and some really good matches. We'll run through them a little bit as we go along. Just give an update, but we'll just have a look at what's going on here with Nathan and Stone. Nathan at the table. Guessing it's an open table at the moment, Jeremy.
Nathan got a ball off the break.
Nathan got a ball off the break.
Nathan's opted, I think, for reds.
Ooh, he hasn't.
Yeah, but we all say all, but when you play shots like that, you're relying on a bit of luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? So
you're definitely looking to take.
and
that's very lucky.
With not
that's
a bad little
very
result
lucky.
there.
Yeah, absolutely. He was definitely trying to get down to that bottom pocket, I think, but I'm not sure that's how he was planning on doing it. Alright, so just a bit of a recap while Stone's having a think here. So obviously we, for those that weren't watching the last match, Luke Anglesey and Dax Wasley went to Hill. Dax came back from 12-7 to win, to come back to get in front, and then Luke got the last two frames to win 15-14.
Great match.
Beautiful
match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it.
Absolutely. It's available on YouTube. What's your page now, Jeremy? You've got your own page.
Bauer Studios.
Bauer Studios. B-O-W-E-R.
B-O-W-E-R.
Bauer Studios. Sensational match. Things, off the break didn't go well for Dax early. And then towards the end he sort of started to get a bit of run of the balls. And
the break turned, didn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Luke stopped getting the break and Dax started getting the break and he caught back up.
Alright, couple of matches that I want to sort of think on today with some very close ones, but I think the match of the day that we didn't get to see was probably Mandar and Jack Hunter.
It was a huge match.
It was a huge match. It was just
Come to Hill.
hill. It was one of the tightest matches. It was. I don't think every time I looked across, there was no more than one frame in it.
No, and it was took forever. Took
Yeah,
forever. That
it was a strong match. Mandar's not only representing WA at the national titles in Albury, but also representing Australia in blackball. And Jack's also going to Masters, I believe, for WA.
It's not a bad leave there,
Albury.
Stone.
Albury. So 11-10 to Mandar, which was huge. Dan Sinclair come up from Kalgoorlie with a couple of the Kalgoorlie boys. Obviously Dax was here, and Grant Weekly, a lot of people will know, he's moved over from South Australia now in WA.
It's a bit unfortunate. He did go for a nice cannon there to not land on any, but
Yeah, and Dave Coleridge beat Dan 11-6. Just look at what Nathan's thinking here.
just trying to play a bit of a containing shot because Stone left him in a really hard shot to play in. He potted the ball that he had covering the bottom pocket and kicked into him and didn't land on anything.
So Stone can go this one clean, and
No, he's on the plant.
he's going to the plant first.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's on the plant.
It's come up a bit of an awkward spot, but
Well, if you just drop this ball in on the bottom, on the top rail on the screen now, you just come straight through the gap.
Yep.
And then you're on both.
Lovely.
Now he can kind of play a two-way shot here. He can stun across and be on both balls into both middles.
Oh, yep.
Whichever one he lands on better is the one he'll take, but he wants this one first. That's perfect. Just needs to make sure he screws back the perfect amount here. Just a couple of inches. Ooh. Seems like he didn't really get into that shot then, but he's
just
on
drop
it,
this
so
in,
it
no
doesn't really
problem.
matter.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Just drop it in.
Like I said earlier, in my opinion, the second best player in WA, Stone Stenhouse. He's just playing phenomenal at the moment. 3-2 up.
3-2 up Stone. Alright, just run through a couple of other matches today. Let's start with Simon Gray. Had a couple of matches today. Simon actually got both wins. So, played really well. He played Carl first up today, and Carl led better. And
every player that played him said he played some of the biggest shots they've ever seen in their life, because that's what Simon does.
Yeah, well, he won 11-7 against Carl, and then he beat Simon Ibb 11-9. And yeah, look, when Simon Gray gets on a roll and he's feeling it,
Everything goes in,
he's,
even if he doesn't want it to.
he's a phenomenal player. Very funny man. But yeah, when he gets on a roll, things can definitely roll his way, and he can clear racks in a very quick time. So Nathan's up the table because Stone looks like he's dumped the white ball, and had a couple of yellows off the
For a
break
nice
as well.
long straight yellow first up.
Yep.
Shows some
that's
good
just
queuing.
lovely queuing.
Yeah.
And beautiful chance now just to break out that ball that's slightly hampered down there, and
If he's
I think-
on the one closest to the middle, on the left,
yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure
perfect.
he is.
He can
Yeah.
just screw into this one. Oh, that's a bit different. Played it with just a bit of check, a bit of side, just off the round, just chipped into it.
So he just left himself a tough pot up the top here, but just concentrate in the pot, and then he should be straightforward from there if he can pot this in.
Big pot. Yeah, I was going to say that they're not easy.
Nah, never easy when you can over the top of a ball, obviously.
And Stone doesn't really have any bad balls, but then they don't transition nicely.
No. And those two together, I don't know that they go at the moment, so
Looks like the top ball goes though. according to where Stone was queuing. So he'll be
Just having a
trying.
look at it.
He'll
Yeah.
be trying to get on that ball to the middle to get down
Well,
the
actually,
rail and then
just
get on it.
Having a look from up top here, I don't think it does go at the moment. I think he was checking if it did, and I don't reckon it does. So, wouldn't be surprised if he covers up here.
Brilliant shot there. So instead of trying to cover the pocket, all he's done is he's actually covered the line of the ball.
Yep.
So he's covered the ball. This is a much smarter way of doing it. So you try and cover the pocket, you can leave gaps. But
Yep.
you know, you always cover when you cover the ball. He's giving him a double opportunity here though.
Yeah, not sure if it sneaks. It probably just goes in behind, I reckon.
He's Marcus.
It's not happy, but it's not that bad. So, nice little containing shot there from Stone. But he may have left.
That's a great shot.
But he may have left, depending on whether Nathan can go into the middle pocket off his ball. And
Even if he can, it doesn't give him.
No,
Doesn't really
yeah.
get him anywhere.
depends on the ankle he's got. Whether I don't think he can develop that ball. He went for it a little bit more because, to try and get back out for that ball of his, I suppose. And
Yeah, take this red up the corner, in or over to cover the black's hole.
popped out and left a little bit of a hole there, I think.
But even then, it's
It's
big out for Nathan to pot out from here.
You don't think this goes through this ball.
Oh no, you can play the plan.
But I'm pretty sure that's a little bit up the rail there, that yellow ball, and it's not too
No,
bad
you
actually
can cut
having
it
a
in,
proper look
but
at it.
I think he's actually looking at the yellow off the red that's in the top left hand corner of the screen. Yellow
Okay.
off the red and down to cover the pocket.
Yep.
It's not a bad little shot. I didn't even have to play it off the red, just play it and cover.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's enough. I think you can play the red into the middle, and then you can put the other red back off the yellow.
In behind it. Well, that's a great shot.
Well, he's definitely got the pocket now.
Yeah, he's definitely got there because there was a little bit of a gap there before. So
But to make sure it's covered now. The only problem is now he can't actually play the shot I was saying, so what's he going to do? Screw into it? Yeah.
yeah,
That's a Stone special. So I don't know where this yellow is on the middle, but I even like just playing the red into the yellow and just pushing up the rail a bit. But if you can pot it and do it, but if you can't, just go for the pot in the middle. Whoop.
now
There's a lot of work to be done here, but
I guess
he's
depends.
back at the table.
This goes up over the top pocket, so in or still getting onto the black is going to be hard.
And he's
He
overcut
tried to
it.
cover.
I think Stone will go out here.
Yeah, I would think so.
wants to land so that when he plays the plant, he's landing the white in the right area. That's it. So he's got angle, so he's going up now.
Yeah.
So this way you can just play a bit of top on this, and then that way the white is above the black. So he's on it again. Whoops. Okay, so it hasn't worked out, but he's still got a chance here to take the black off the yellow and off the cushion, off the yellow and back into the pocket.
Yeah. Needs a tight hole, really, though, doesn't he?
He's just got to play this
He's
shot.
got to play to go in.
100%
Pot it.
100% pot. Just play to off the rail into the yellow.
Oh,
it goes.
Oh, went clear.
It goes clean.
Okay, clean. Oh, well.
Don't listen to me, everybody. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I couldn't see that one going clean, but there you go.
So who are we going to... Oh, the doubles match today. We actually have one doubles match on today.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a very tight match.
Matt and Viet and Kieran and Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing next to it, actually, and, it's a high-quality match. And Kieran and Vic got up 11-9 in that one.
You shouldn't have been watching it, mate.
Well...
You should have been playing your own
game. I had Dax's problem. I was dry breaking every time I went to the table. I think I potted 1 out of 8. So yeah, that was interesting. But so yeah, Kieran at least he got a win in the doubles. He's also off to Albury with the Masters team this year. So good luck to Kieran at the Masters.
Look at both sets. I mean, don't really care which one. Just take your pick.
Definitely thinking yellows.
Prefer yellows, but it doesn't really
just
matter.
A couple of reds sort of halfway down the rail.
Put the yellow in the middle and just off the bottom rail and back out. Oh, can screw back. Even better.
Yeah, he was hoping to land on that ball closest to the middle pocket, I think, but...
Don't think it really matters. You can
no, it doesn't really.
Put the ball on the bottom left and just drift around. So he's on those other two into the opposite pocket. Touch too far. And that ball that you were talking about near the middle, that's perfect to get you on the black. Yeah. That's my last ball. Put it in the corner and just put the black in the opposite.
It's just that transition from these two top balls to that ball if you're going to go that way, isn't it?
Correct. Run too far again.
Yeah.
Now he's in a bit of strife.
I think he's going to have to run that ball down to the bottom pocket there. And
it's amazing when they're all on and they're all there, and they're the hardest outs to get. Everyone says, "Oh, they're all on. He'll get them easily," but it seems to be they're the harder ones to get than the others.
I think it gets into your head about 3 or 4 balls, and it doesn't matter who you are. I think you're still going, "Oh, I can master break here."
or you just get a bit lackadaisical. You just get a bit lazy and go, "Oh yeah, they're all on. I can put the white anywhere." Now, I wonder if Nathan will have a dip or whether or not he'll
yeah, I think he sort of has to. Oh, is he going to try and go underneath here?
I don't think that goes under easy. I think all it's going to do is jar the ball out.
He hasn't left it too bad, really. But this cut's sort of pretty natural to go down for his bottom yellow, I think. So, wow.
The dribble.
How did that get there?
The dribble. Just dribbled it in.
Felt like he'd overcut that to buggery, and
I just like bouncing this yellow off the bottom rail, and then using my two, just bouncing it off.
Stone's probably going to screw back and land plumb between the two balls now, Stoney.
Yeah, it's risky.
Doesn't mind attacking, Stone.
Very risky.
Yeah.
No.
So he got the position he was looking for, but
he can screw up table and land on this yellow. But it's he can actually pick the
he's
gap.
playing at the top with a bit of left-hand side, I'd say.
He can actually pick the gap. That's not a bad. That's a nice shot.
Yeah. Flirt in the middle pocket here a bit, I think, to cut it back to the top. White ball's going to be running, isn't it? So
it's not easy. I mean, do you go past the red or do you try and go in front of it? In front of
that's just a great cueing. That's a lovely shot. Stone's off to the mini break here. 5-2.
He did that nicely.
Nathan to break. Alright, let's have another one about a bloke who's also playing for Western Australia this year, off to Albury in October. Tristan Masang finished second in the Super League this year, behind Rocky Hammond, and gave Kieran a little bit of a lesson today and won 11-2. So it was a big result for Kieran. Big result for Tristan. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tristan won that, mate.
It's been a long day. Probably one of the upsets of the day, I think, is the next one I want to talk about. We had Ben Foster and Tommy Warren. And I think everybody in WA and also around the country knows Ben Foster, former Australian singles champion. And Tommy got him 11-6 today, so well done to Tommy. Tommy's off to the Black Ball Royale, in Melbourne at Bar 8 next month, and then also off to Cyprus to play for Australia as well. So good luck to Tommy in Melbourne. Couple other matches we go through. So just some results on these ones. Nothing much to talk about other than their results. Callum McKay beat Hayden Shaw 11-5. Duran Hayes and Mitch Beveridge had a very actually good match, and that went hill as well. And Duran getting the deciding frame, so he won 11-10. Jay Gadsden and Corey Griffin. Jay won that 11-6. Scotty Alexander had a couple of matches today. He decided to take on the one and only Luke Foster. Just a short race. They just had a race to 7. Scott did quite well. He got 3 frames off Luke, but Luke won that one 7-3. Scotty then had a second match, redeemed himself against Danny Weavers, who has also recently got the call up to play for WA at Albury. So he's off there next month. Well done to Danny, his first state representative. And he went down to Scotty 11-6. For my Albany viewers, you might know this name, Jay Bassinelli. He had a match against Ben Coe. Ben spends half his life down at the pool hall, and Ben got him 11-6. Alright, we're back, and Stone has had a break, and looks like he's gone dry there. So, table opens up pretty nicely here for Nathan. He's 5-2 down, so he does need to sort of get his game going, and I think both balls look pretty good. They're just the one yellow on the rail, but not that should bother a player of Nathan's quality, but I think he might go reds here by the looks of it. Definitely, I think that's the easier of the balls to go through. If anyone's in Perth and wants to come down, obviously we'll still be here for a few hours. The bars are open. Alright, back again. Sorry, guys. Nice little shot there from Nathan. I think just a couple of little connection shots and he should be right here. Nathan's just taking his time here a little bit, Just a little bit awkward queuing over the top here, just it hasn't really worked out too well for him. Sort of tied his ball up.
I think he's actually got to really keep going now. He can't really play safe here.
No.
So I think he's got to pot it in the middle and come off the top rail, the side rail, and try and land below the red back into the middle bag. I can't see anything else.
He checks it across. I'm not sure. He'd have to land pretty good to get it where that ball goes in the middle pocket. But he might be.
Well, even if you hit into the two red, you'd still be on it.
Is he thinking of playing straight into this and the red ball kicking over to the other middle pocket here?
No, I don't think you can do that. I mean, you could just play into the red and yellow and push yellow dead.
Yep. That, he sort of, I think, did have a go at that, but Stone doing a bit of pest control on the table. Is the option just to tie up a little bit, maybe?
I'm not sure. It's they're all there, but it's not.
Stone's unlikely.
It's not simple. And that wasn't what he wanted.
No, I thought maybe he could have just, put that one over the hole and sort of tied up between the yellow, behind the yellow and black, and sort of maybe even got a snooker out of it.
Be interesting to see what he does here.
That's a great shot.
That was a talented shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even if Nathan does pot this or anything, it's not going to have anything on the red, on the other red. He's just tried to push it down and tie things up a bit.
Yeah, that's not too bad actually.
I think you would just find Stone or pot this in the corner, screw to the side rail, pot, and then pot in the middle. He won't even bother moving that red or have anything to do with it. He wants to land right where his cue is now, pretty much where the yellow is.
Yep.
So he can just pot that yellow in the middle. So by saying that, he's going out. So I thought he'd probably want to land actually a bit further back so he could top through and get on this other yellow.
Exactly, it's just whether he's got enough angle to... It almost looks like he's pretty straight, which means he's going to leave himself down the middle of the table and fine cut across the top rail. Oh no, he had a little bit of angle, that was nice.
Go. He did look at it before he played it, so I gathered he'd be trying to land in a certain area. Here he's just got to
He's
be
gonna have a bit of-
just got to be a bit tentative to make sure he gets away from these reds.
There's a bit of distance between where the next shot is, I think.
I don't think that'll phase Stone.
No.
He's got such a great queuing action.
Or we'll just
Uh-oh.
play it.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, he still landed on the one in the middle.
Cued that lovely though, didn't he?
He did. He hit that so well it overran.
Yeah.
And off two and back in the same pocket.
Yeah. Lovely shot. Stone, Stenhouse, 6-2.
Stone's
All right,
playing
let's just-
brilliantly right now.
Run through the last half dozen matches that I got. So the Battle of the Northern Territory, ex-Northern Territory boys, John Hilton and Sean Meakin. John won that 11-7. Matt Isaiah beat Colin Moreland convincingly. That was 11-1. Grant Weekly and Danny Weavers. Now, this was another match that went to Hill. I think that was probably our third or fourth match for the day, fourth. And Grant got the final frame, so he won 11-10. Tommy Smith came out of retirement, hasn't played for a couple of years, so most people wouldn't know him. He came out of retirement and he actually beat me 11-5. As I said, couldn't pot a ball off the break. Steve Papalia and Steve Hale, so the two Steves, they went head to head today, and Steve Hale got up 11-5. And the last match of the day, Lee Vernon and Craig Horseman, a couple of good mates. Lee got up 11-9. So that's the results for all the matches today. I will post them up this week so everyone can have a look and look at the tipping results for the day for those people that put the tips in and work out the prizes for that. I'll probably do that on Sunday or Monday when I get around to it this weekend or early in the week. So back to Stone here. He's gone the Reds.
Stone's looking like he's just at home playing on his local table, doesn't he?
Yeah, Nathan really hasn't got into it yet. Hasn't sort of got his flow going. He's just overhit that a little bit, but good leave with the white ball. So, Stone looks like he's got a chance to go out again. Not sure he's landed exactly where he'd want to here. Not that it's outside his capabilities to get back in position, but I think he sort of ran through a bit further than he wanted to.
It's a really hard one here. He's got to pot this, come off two rails and come in between the red and the black.
Yeah.
Otherwise he's got to try and get on the rail ball. So screw straight off the side rail and back out for the rail ball. Oh, he's picked it. He's gone. Okay, sorry, the yellow and the black.
I did look at the angle there,
Stenhouse
thinking.
teaches you a lesson.
I did look at the angle, going, is it really going there? But no. He's just landed on all 3 balls here, hasn't he?
He's
Maybe.
not on. He's not on the one
Not-
in the middle of the
Not
table.
on the one in the middle, so that's.
And still, even then, he's got to pot this one in the middle and get back out.
Yeah, it's not an easy shot, is it?
So he's got to land straight on the red into the middle bag so he can screw back and take the one in the middle bag. But then how does he get on the black? So he's got to take it now, and he's got to come back out to where he is now. Yeah, that's a brilliant shot.
That's.
He'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, all you got to do is roll this red
Yeah.
in.
Then
you got the one in
he'd
the
love
middle
to
of
be
the
2
black.
inches more, but he's not. So, just over the top. Yeah, nice shot.
I think he's probably got the wrong angle here, but he's only got to roll it in and
Yeah.
play the black. I don't think we'll have any issues here. It actually does look like he's got the right angle looking at the table, so it's all good. We'll just roll through, land
through,
fat
yep.
on the black, and got it easy.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah, he's landed prime on it. I don't think Stone wants to have a late night tonight, eh? I think he's just in the mood to just. I think he wants to be out here at 10 o'clock. Well, you never know. I mean, Nathan can bring it back, and then if Nathan brings it back, it could be a lot longer. But if it keeps going the way it is now, we're all going to be home early. Stone just looks like he is in cruise mode right now.
Yep.
He is just playing
When Stone gets in this mood, he's
really nice pot position pool. Be curious to see how he's gonna transition to the last 2 balls. The way he's going at the moment.
Probably the rail ball, and then
He might screw
onto
back
the black.
for it now into the middle, yeah. And then
Yeah.
roll this one in the middle and just give himself, probably go through about 2 or 3 ball lengths, and then give himself the angle to stun to the side rail.
Yeah, absolutely. And just
Is that dangerous because of the middle pocket, or?
no, I don't think so. think once he just, he can he'll roll that yellow ball in and he'll land plumb on the black anyway, so he doesn't have to do a whole lot there, I don't think.
Now he can just roll this in and just roll to
Yeah.
this side of the middle pocket. But if he's feeling really keen, he might even just stun straight for it.
I think he's just rolling this in.
I don't know Stone to roll. I think he'll stun it. Yep. He went full-blooded for it, mate. It's either on the rail, perfect for the yellow, or nothing at all.
I should know Stone. I did play Super League with him all year, but yeah. And this for an 8. That's for an 8-2 lead to Stone. So
Well, let's see how Nathan deals with this, because Nathan's never out of it. I've watched Nathan run rack after rack after rack many a time. At the moment we're watching Stone pull, but I don't think we've seen we've seen everything of Nathan yet. I never write the man off.
yeah, I think we're just going to have a quick break here, and I think Nathan's going to try and gather himself a little bit.
Stone, I heard you can hear my comments.
Is that your mob?
That's my oldest boy's. There's a frog out there and it's screaming at me. That's fine. Like, not croaking.
And?
It screams. It's like,
Probably looks like you. Probably has the same person.
That's all right. It's every time Stone has a shot, it screams at you. Oh, whoops.
Come on, fuckface. I'm on. So it doesn't matter if he's not on when he says things like that. Oh. Alright. So it's time for Nathan to fire up. We've all seen him do it. We know he can do it. Let's see what he's got. He's getting some balls off the break, that's for starters.
Is he on the reds there?
Looks like that red goes in the middle.
Yeah, I think he's on the reds here. So he then should be able to just drop this and then run down to break and sort of clear that other red down there, I reckon. I'll do that right now, by the looks of it. We can get the right result here, it should be all pretty good for him.
Nathan's got a bit more speed in his step. Usually when you see Nathan start to get a bit of a skip in his step, that means that he's input out
Yep.
mode.
He's definitely got a bit better angle this time than he had the first time he tried to get on this. Oh no, he's trying to hold for that ball. Now it might be interesting whether he's actually got onto this or not. He just ran out of position, but he's just a nice little tactical shot there, just take control of things.
He's cutting the yellow for the middle bag, is he? That's a big shot. Now if he wants to hold, he can play this off the red. Unless the yellow goes in the middle.
Stone just doing what Stone does by the looks of it, isn't it?
He's got a bit of work to do here. I think he's going to play the yellow off the red.
Yep.
It's just so he can hold a bit better.
Okay, maybe not.
He doesn't need to if that yellow goes past it. So now he just works his way down the table. He needs a bounce. He needs a
Yes.
bounce.
Just got
He
that
hasn't got it.
Got that a little bit thin that time.
What I like about this here though, he can play a plan and leave the white safe.
Yep.
He can play this plan, or he can even just play it for the pocket and leave the white on the black. Like
Has
that.
he hit it hard enough? Is he going to get there? I don't think that's got there. I think that's two.
That is 2 shots.
Yep.
So that's a foul snookerer. Foul snooker. Oh, sorry. So here, with the foul snooker, Nathan gets ball in hand, anywhere behind the line. And he gets 2 visits.
Just
Because
play
we're
this one
playing
and...
world rules, 2 visits, we're playing shots do carry.
Oh, that's lovely.
So
That's a
you'll see
great
Nathan
job.
take this frame out. And that's one big mistake there by Stone, but, you know.
No problem.
So Nathan gets one on the board.
Yep. Nice little break, sort of.
So Stone made one mistake and Nathan punished it. So it's
Yep.
good to see that So it's not saying that Nathan's playing bad pool. It's just saying that Stone's playing exceptional pool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been quite a a good level of pool. These are two players that have made state
Stone's gone
teams.
dry there. Hasn't left Nathan.
What about?
He said you're drinking, mate. Yeah. I think Nathan's got an easy first ball here.
Nathan will put this yellow in the top corner, top throw a bit, and land on the yellow for the middle bag. See, if Nathan was feeling it right now, he would not have even hesitated about playing that shot. Which tells me he's still not feeling good yet. Yeah. See, when Nathan's flying, when Nathan's on, he would never flinch at that shot. I've seen him knock him in all day long. So he still hasn't found his feet yet.
It's an interesting little run out here for Stone. I think reds are definitely what he's after now.
No, they're all on.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a... It's not bad.
Depends on if he can screw into the red.
You'd rather be able to, play each of these shots with just a little bit, screwing back a little bit at each shot, but...
Yeah, you can get to the bottom, so just screw into the red. That's it. Oh, so he's tried to borrow a bit of pocket there.
Yep.
Try to spread the angle.
Nice
That was
little
a
bit of angle.
more confident
Yeah.
strike, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And just beautiful little angle here to sort of run down, probably to land on one of about 4 balls there, I suppose.
I think he's stunning back for the yellow, isn't he? Yeah. Stunning back. Yeah, that's horrible.
I like just running through a bit of top and sort of coming down just below the centre pocket on the other side.
So he's going to play the plant here.
Yes, yeah.
And
Big
just
shot,
maybe
this one.
even screw into Stone's ball and kill it. No, he hasn't opted to kill it, just played the part.
Lovely shot.
Executed that well. So now cuts this yellow in and comes around.
So, well, hopefully can land on one of about, either the top yellow or the ball to the right hand side of the table, I think.
The gap he'd be looking for is to try and go in between the yellow and the red, so he's back on the yellow to the corner. But
So don't...
hard to see what angle he's got here, but it looks good. Looks like he can do it. He's just run into it.
Yeah.
I don't think this goes in the middle.
Doesn't look like it. He looked like he had an option with this ball, so...
Well, then play it off the red. Just play it off the edge of the red and into the middle bag. That's it.
It's a great job.
And then play the yellows. Screw back and in the middle.
Yep.
Or the corner.
Hasn't been ideal where he's ended up a couple of times, but worked his way around it nicely.
Looks like he can just screw straight past the black and put it back in the same pocket. But he might opt for the middle. Yeah, middle.
Yep.
So you usually only take these on when you're feeling confident. And he is.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
In the middle pocket.
So a few different recovery shots there, but played well.
Yep. Right, so 8-4, nothing to break.
Stone's just got to compose himself and get himself back to where he was before. He's had a few chances here.
Just a bit of a shout out to me old mates down in Albany that are watching tonight. The Albany Pool Association bought some tickets in our money board and they won the first prize today, so the Albany Pool Association will be getting $100. Thank you for their them buying the tickets, and congratulations on getting the win.
Hope they're enjoying the stream.
Yes,
Sorry you had to listen to Darren.
they thought they got rid of me. Oh, they're smart enough. They know how to turn a microphone off, so it's all good. Lovely little
It
shot
didn't
there
take
from
long
Stone.
to get down and play that.
No.
Let's see what his pattern is.
Big shot here,
He's
I
just
think.
going to leave the white tucked on the red.
He doesn't have a lot else on, does he? So
And all the reds are on, so he wants to make sure he gets it nice and tight.
he's going to play the plant, is he? No.
Obviously, I don't think those reds go, otherwise he wouldn't have played that shot. And if Stone's left the gap through to his red on the corner pocket, that would just be dirty.
And he's left him this ball up the top rail here, but which probably is not a bad shot because
I think you'll see him just play a little chip up
the
here.
feather behind. Right.
Just push it over the middle pocket.
That's a good shot. That's covered up that yellow ball option.
Well, this yellow goes under this red, so I'd be playing the yellow under the red just to take the pocket, get a bit of control.
Oh, it's a good effort from Stone. Tried to pot and get his ball opened up, but left Nathan a bit of chance here.
Yeah, they're all on. Just see how Nathan can work his way around this out.
I think he can probably leave himself a bit of a angle to run into his ball that's on the rail there if he needs to after he pots this ball. He hasn't liked the shots up the rail so far, Nathan, so he's bounced to a couple of them.
Sometimes you just need to get a little bit of confidence. You know, you got to pot a few balls, you got to get a few run outs. But you know, once you get Nathan going, he's you know, he can be a hard man to stop. That's for sure. Like I said, this would be a big thing
that
for
was the
Stone
ball.
because Nathan's never beat Stone that I know of in a race.
I think Nathan might have got him in a Champions League one.
Nathan
Couple of
got
years
him in
back.
and Nathan got him in the state one for the men's state championships.
Surprised he went that way.
So he can play across table, pot the red and come back out for the other red and go game if he wants here. Across table. So the red on the bottom right hand corner pocket, he's either got to swerve
I
it,
think
double
he's-
kiss it onto the pocket or pot it. Yeah, just double kiss it on the pocket.
Yep. So you're saying
See,
the
I would
Stone,
normally I'd back Stone to pot this out, usually, you know.
yeah, I
I
guess it
think that's
depends.
a big risk to play that shot by
Depends
Nathan.
whether this
but
ball goes to the middle pocket or not, I think.
I don't think it does. I think he's going to
It
need
looks-
to transition to that later.
Sort of looks like it might, but
Well, Stone thinks it does too.
I just thought that other ball was just off the middle, so. Or it didn't quite go.
Staying cool. Yeah, and not much
Yeah.
work here for Nathan to do.
No. He just got the jaw there.
That's the shot. I think he's actually got too much angle.
Yes.
Can he hold
Thought
it?
he played the top one. No.
He's got to come off and back up.
That's a lovely shot. It's well played.
And then screw straight back.
Yep, nice spot.
Let's see how he's queuing now.
Just see he lifted his head on that. Just lifted his head as he went to pot it.
Yeah.
Got a little bit lucky really with the black landing where it did, but
I think the other yellow goes under pretty
Yeah.
easy. Shouldn't be any problems here for Stone. As long as he just works out his out and plays it.
okay.
I don't think he can get rail ball, so
No, I can see him pushing this yellow that does go under the black up onto the top, onto the rail on the right hand side, I think, if he can.
only shot I can see here is just try and move the yellow away from
Yep.
the black.
That's a really good shot, I think.
Yeah, so I must still go under because
Yeah.
Stone's still on it.
Don't know the way he's lining that up there. If it does, is he trying to play this into those two balls?
No, he's playing
Yeah.
it underneath.
Just the angle he looked at, I didn't think he was playing it underneath.
You,
Yeah, he is.
and he got on this yellow.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Come on, Stone. You're gonna hold. He's got to hold it together. I'm assuming that plant still goes.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it does.
If it doesn't, I'll be playing it now. So it
There's
goes on the
there's
pocket
a
and come
tiny
back
bit of-
up for this one. Oh, he's gone straight into him.
Got a bit lucky there, really.
I think he actually played to go into them, mate. I don't think they were on, so that's a really smart shot.
If that yellow drops, he would have been in trouble, wouldn't he?
No,
The ball drops in the pocket, but okay.
still had another shot.
Yeah, only one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He could have just played safe.
So 9-4 to Stone.
So Nathan got a bit of a run there. Then just unluckily twitched on the black.
Yeah, it's so important to just keep your head down on every shot, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely. Your fundamentals, your stance and your cueing is, the only thing you can rely on when you're under this type of pressure. red stopped the white from going in off.
Another big break from Stone. So. Probably reds, I reckon. Stone's just missed out. So Nathan comes to the table now. That's a lovely shot by Nathan. Just broke those two balls out that didn't go. Been looking to punish him.
Move your mic away. Do that. No, up, yeah. See how that goes. You better listen to him though. See how it sounds.
Bad miss there from Nathan.
That's me saying move your mic away. That's a clever shot.
Just bounced out a little bit.
I don't think it'll pop, but it will go under.
And Nathan may elect just to play the plant up here first and then play the under.
I think you just play this fine now, just chip it under now. That'll do. Gonna get a bit of coverage here. And then Nathan will just dig it out or smother it. Stone's got so much work to do. Nathan doesn't really want to let him get one out of him, so you just dig it out.
Yep. It's a clever
That's
shot.
well dug out.
That's a great spot.
That's huge.
Oh, that's lovely. He's very happy with that.
Stone play the double back up onto that yellow now, so he doesn't have that covered. Or he can put the yellow onto the red. Too
The problem is,
dangerous.
I think unless he ties up somewhere, I think Nathan's probably gonna go out from just about wherever he leaves him.
Play this yellow on the left hand side, bottom of the screen, to smother the red.
Actually, well, if you can get this white ball back down to straight on that ball middle table, that goes underneath the red at the top pocket here. But he's still got a dead ball down the bottom. I don't think he wants it to go in.
That's superb.
It's a great shot.
Yep. Cypress.
Shot by Nath, just thought he'd almost foul snookered in then, but hadn't, so he's got away with that one.
I actually don't mind putting the black onto the red. Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Play the black onto the red in the top bottom left of the screen at the moment.
I think Stone's going to try and break his yellow out and get it down over that bottom pocket.
Oh yeah, he loves these shots. You kick him from the side.
Yeah, it was always
Spotted the
tough.
red though.
So Nathan with 2 shots.
Nathan should clear this. One to go.
Just not flowing right now, but don't see this from the pool players too often anymore. That's a nice shot though.
I still do it when I need to, but I know how to play left now anyway. So that was a nice shot.
Yeah, lovely.
Even though it made it look easy, but they're not very easy shots to play. You got to cue them nice and smooth. Get the white to run. He loves landing straight on these ones, doesn't he?
No, I think he's got a tiny bit of angle, but
Oh, he's hitting top on it.
that's a verticuring shot for Nathan.
A little bit unnecessary, but yeah.
But yeah, you know,
Stylish, isn't it?
a little bit of stylish.
Stylish.
Just go, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to land plumb. Just that built that little bit of confidence.
Because you think you go the other way around, so you're coming down the line, he's coming across the line, but he just weighted it well. So 9-5, eh? Doesn't want to let Stone get away.
Just hanging in there at the moment.
Practically just look at it, it's like he's giving Stone a 4-star, isn't it? Big break. They're both pulling out some pretty nice breaks at the moment. So he's got 2 yellows.
2 yellows, and I think yellows look pretty good.
And somehow the yellows are open and the reds are dead.
It's normally
So I
full
think
shots
he's
away when
gonna-
that happens.
I
But
think he's going to opt to take the yellows.
yep, he has. Guess it just depends on where those where that ball closest those 2 reds goes now, or he needs to move it.
And I think the yellow that he's landing close to now doesn't go. He's going to try and screw back and land on it to the opposite corner. Ooh. He didn't hit that well, did he? Like, he didn't cue that.
No, but obviously that ball does go under those 2 because he's played to land on that ball.
Stone's on the double.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just trying to hold that over the hole that time, but
But he's on a perfect double. He won't give that up. He loves his doubles.
yes, he does.
He's got to play this in a way where he gets the white back out. So he can't roll it. Oh yeah, he can. He can hold. Perfect.
Yeah.
So now he can just either pot this and screw off the side, run and back out, or he can play the plan, just run into the yellow. However he opts to do it, both ways work.
It's tying up here. So it didn't like the out there.
making sure of it, because the red on the opposite side of the table didn't really link to any of them.
No.
Every now and then just waiting 1 or 2 shots, really helps you. I'm face cutting this and just drifting back down for the other ball. Play the triple. It does love a double. Oh, how did that not go in?
It's tied the
Quite lucky it
frame
didn't,
up a little
though,
bit.
just judging by the way that yellow and red landed. He might be able to play this in a way where he cuts the red and just checks it into the yellow and red on the bottom rail, on the side rail. Nope, just covering up. And Nathan will double.
So Nathan gets a double or the triple. I think it feels like we've been here before.
Triple is very hard to play there.
He's quite happy with that.
I wonder if the red below the yellow on the right face cuts onto the other pocket. Oh, he's played a nice little double kiss there. He's given Nathan a go, yeah.
Yeah.
He's pushing the black up.
Doesn't want the white to go in.
Nathan's really making it tactical.
Maybe that red below the yellow does go.
No, because if it does...
Yeah, but then he's tied. At least he's pushed the black up into a bad spot if it does.
Yeah. And backstone to double the black anyway. You got a nice red here to get on.
Yeah.
Just got to get up if he wants the angle. Might just cover. I like that shot.
Yeah.
I like that shot.
He left
It's a
him.
really nice shot.
I don't think Nathan touches those 2 balls down the bottom though. Even
Technically, he can chip his yellow off if he wants. So he's got the black covered.
that might be 2 shots. I think that definitely was 2 shots. Nathan's called it, so.
Doesn't really matter if it is 2 shots because it's. Our stone might have a dip here to play the red and develop the black. Because if he
It's
does,
tough.
then he can go out.
It's tough when using jigger to play that one, but I feel. But
It's because you're not a snooker player.
yeah, that's true.
Stone's a snooker player, mate. but he can't get there. He might just drift it in, just leave the white on the right hand side of the table and just play the cut. Just drop this in as dead weight as possible. Nope. Tried to get there but couldn't get there.
Yep.
Now he's got to play the kick shot, which means again he's doubling the black.
It's a tough one, this one, because they're reasonably close together.
I don't think you have an issue with hitting it. It's landing on it afterwards is the problem.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's about as plumb as he could hit it.
Well, is he straight or has he got angle?
I don't know that he can get all the way up where he would like to get up.
No, if he's putting his cue there, I think he can. I think he's
Yeah,
got
I think
pretty
he's
good
middle
angle.
table.
Yeah, he's got angle. Yeah, perfect. He'll just punch this right in the corner.
You backing him there, Jeremy?
Definitely.
You think he's got this one?
Oh, I was backing him there for sure. Just need to straighten it up a little bit more.
Nathan can get the right angle here to break his ball off the rail, I reckon.
Doesn't need to, he just plays it up the rail. He's got another ball in the other pocket.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
This should be Nathan's frame now. That was Stone's chance. Ooh. Full table double.
Middle pocket, I think, maybe. Off the top row.
You can. I like the full table because you cover as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know how
It
you're going to get the
doesn't look
wide
like
out
the
the way.
angle's right.
I know you got to put bottom on it. You got to.
Yeah, because
You got to try and screw back on it.
just drift across a little bit, the white ball.
Could even play off two into the into the
Actually, just
top left of
can,
the screen.
Can you go behind this yellow?
Oh, I think that's risky.
It's definitely, yeah, I think it's definitely risky. But he can get down below
If
it.
he's going to do that, he'd be playing the face cut. No stone special. Oh, stone special. It's a stone special. It's a stone special. Oh.
Alright, so Nathan's
I was
just
getting
gonna,
excited then.
Nathan's going to keep his head down and cue through it.
Oh, now you're right. Now he has to develop it.
Yep.
Or he has to run it down the
Which
rail.
is, that side rail's definitely been better than the other side rail.
Oh, I was having a hit on these tables beforehand. They're playing really well. And if you watch what Angles and Dax were doing on these tables, there's nothing you can't do on these tables.
I just remember Stone had one last frame where he, or maybe the start of this frame where he ran the red down the rail. Seemed to hug a little bit more than they have on the other top rail, but only a little bit. Nathan's going to just try and
Chip
tuck up.
I'll back Stone to pot this.
That's a good shot. Depends whether there's a gap through those two balls.
Oh my gosh, if he's left him on the gap, that would just make him sick. Yeah, that doesn't mean he can't swerve through it. Stone. I think Nathan really should have had a go there. Till it goes red. Tip.
Cheers, bro. Good.
Then you gotta press fade. Catch it, buddy. Thanks, mate.
play the red onto the yellow here, I think. No, red onto the red. We're definitely trying to get the yellow down the bottom there.
Has he got the angle to screw back into the red? No. Just lay up.
No. Just leaving Nathan with not much, but looks like.
You can put the red in the corner and in the middle.
Yeah. You'd have to swerve it to put it in the middle. It doesn't actually go.
Well, if he puts it in the corner, then he can play one of these reds down
Underneath,
under the
yeah.
yellow, open up and go game.
He's got a bit of.
That was a risky shot by Stone. There it is. Oh, really? They're both covered.
Yeah, that's just.
You got to be dirty about that.
He's tried this a few times to try and.
Nathan got a bit frustrated there, but you can tell why. He's
Yeah.
just come down and covered up those two reds. He needs to get nice and in control of his head if he's going to be in this game. Such a long race, it's never over.
Yeah.
Stone can just drop this yellow in the middle, then he can put the other yellow next to the black, the closest to the black, back in the corner and go game here. Just go on that way.
Does he need a little kiss here, or is he?
Depends on how he plans on playing it.
Maybe he screws into it here.
He's done that a couple of times now.
Yeah, just don't think he knew how he was getting that ball out, you know.
I know he did. He was trying to land on the angle on this yellow so he can cut it in and run into the red.
See, Ben? No problem.
Catch it, Ben. He was trying to land near where he landed now to cut the yellow in and develop the red. Oh, Nathan.
It's not too bad though.
Yeah, you can just put the yellow here and just top the white and just pushes the red down a bit and you're on the yellow. And now he pots this and he actually runs into the bottom yellow on the bottom cushion. Just gotta hope, just not hit it too hard that it bounces too high. That's a big Jackie.
Shot.
Great shot. Just got to think about where he's putting the black here.
Tough pot. And he's left himself.
I like what he's done here because it's as soon as he pots the yellow, he knows it's on the black.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're right. Wasn't an easy pot.
Yeah, if he pots it, then he's a little bit narrow, isn't he? And ball runs a little bit further.
Yeah, he would have been on the black perfect if he hit it right. I think the plan was ideal, he just didn't execute it.
Just like I said, Nathan, just roll these in easy.
Yeah.
He just...
See, I would have taken the rail one first. goes off the yellow just because he can. Oh, he didn't.
Just rolled down.
Just slapped it in.
For it. Just nice little spicy.
So this is where he's got to land like a good angle
Just
to get on the black.
nicely, and I think he'll be fine.
Going just off the rail. He's got a stun to get back up for the black.
Depends on his angle, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's got a jack up.
Yeah, he's jacking up on it.
And that's what I mean, you know, where if he took the rail ball earlier,
Yeah,
he wouldn't have
absolutely.
had to play that shot.
I definitely thought he was taking the rail the first time he went down there.
Get up.
It's the first bit of Russian blood.
Just a bit shy. But Stain will back himself to play this. Just play a bit of bottom, same as the off, or top. Yeah, he's cut it perfect.
Yep.
11-5. See if Stone can get his break back. Oh, it's Nathan's break
Nathan's
first.
break. He's come through okay here. It's easily see Stone going out here again. It's come down lovely there for the bottom ball.
He's just landed a bit on the wrong angle, but he could probably top throw off two and get back on it. Oh, he can screw back enough. Oh, this is dangerous.
I think he's come up a bit short there.
The way that he chalked his cue straight afterwards, he landed sweet on that. Where is it though? I can't find it. No, I wanna. Oh, there. That one's public. I didn't know I actually started it. No, I didn't call that
So
test.
12-5 to Stone. Nathan needs to turn this around pretty
true.
quickly now.
How do I delete it?
Stone's dumped the white here. Give Nathan a chance to get to the table.
He still hasn't got his control of his break, has he?
No. I think he's dumped it in there a couple of times actually in that same pocket. It's a big shot coming up here for Nathan if he can get the break his other ball out here.
Oh wow, he's unlucky not to pot that red, isn't he?
He's ended up okay, hasn't he?
I wonder if Stone plays a yellow onto the black, if the yellow would just go clean under the red. So you can just screw back off this and then play a yellow straight onto the black and punch the yellow underneath the red.
I see what you're saying. He's looking at it.
No, he's looking at potting it. Oh, how did you not pot that?
It's a good result for Nathan there, I think. See Nathan.
You guys sounded surprised that he might have been looking at that.
This one down the bottom pocket as well.
He's potted it. Oh no, he hasn't. See again, he can still play the same shot. He can just run off the yellow and just run into the black. Can just pop this yellow and screw back and then try and put a yellow underneath.
Absolutely.
But he looks like he's got the wrong angle. Yeah, I think he's looking at cutting this yellow under there now.
Does he play a bit of a combination shot here?
Yeah, so this yellow goes
To
onto
the right
the
and
pocket.
that yellow
That
to the
yellow
left.
pots the red. Like that.
Unfortunately, he potted Nathan's ball there as well.
He was always planning on doing that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. There's a lot of work to be done there.
I think if he can play this red ball onto the yellow,
Off the yellow, yeah.
then he opens the black up as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was more referring to if the red sat on the pocket.
Yeah.
Sorry, the yellow sat on the pocket, then he had a lot of work to do. And this shot is hard to get right. If you hit it full ball, it'll double kiss towards the two yellows. If you miss it, you got nothing. Oh, he's landed a perfect plan.
Hasn't he?
I like the up and down here into the yellow.
I like
The
this.
stone. I love playing the up and down here into the yellow.
I don't know about the angle of the black and the yellow, but can you push the yellow over the hole down there? We're using the okay, give it away too, but pushing the black in. But I'll just do that.
And then just drop this one down on the pocket. It's even better. Oh, yeah,
nice.
don't think the front yellow red actually goes.
The second one does, but he's
The back one does, but he can't get to it. And if he does get to it, then he's going to be kitting the black out. No. Didn't do him any good.
That's even a foul snooker too, probably, I think.
So what do you do with the foul snooker here, gents? I like, if you got the foul snooker, I like putting the the white down, hitting the black.
Yeah.
And playing it with left hand side so the white runs into the red.
Hasn't called it though.
He's so used to playing black ball that he probably didn't even realise it. Played that brilliantly. What a great shot. Double the red to cover the black's pocket. Oh wow, that was thin.
Alright. Nothing's going right here for Nathan at the moment.
He's just got to keep his head, just keep trying. Just simplify everything, you know, when everything's not working right, just go back to basics. Keep it all simple.
Stone.
So you're going to make a prediction?
Oof. Just don't feel Nathan's coming back at the moment. Gets a couple of frames, but you know, Nathan really needs to turn around right now. Basically, can't leave it any longer.
Definitely, yeah.
Needs a big break here. Needs a good run out. Gets to feel good.
He does.
And unfortunately, he's
I know. I always am. So Nathan's come up dry, has he?
yeah, and they dumped the white ball again.
So Stone plays the red off the yellow, and they're all on.
It's just that one red now that he needs to get on.
He's got the red on the middle pocket to get to it. So he just screws out from this. Or he can play this off the yellow as well, however he wants to do it. Then puts the red by the black, screws back enough to be on the red onto the middle to get to that difficult ball.
Yeah,
that's it.
Just a little soft screw with angle.
That's fine.
You can probably play this ball up to the top pocket now and land on it if you wanted to.
Or you can just top through with this one into the middle. And that looks good like that. Now he's just got to get on this ball now.
That's a bit short, but
I think I prefer to play it short because you can just jack up, screw off the rail and back out, then run long. Because you can control the wide easier. Oh wow!
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Because he hit it so hard, he didn't give the bottom any time to work. But Nathan's got a bit of work to do
Yeah,
here.
there's still a lot of work to do here. And even you can't really cover this blocker with this ball at the top here because then just Stone's got a face cut, come back cross.
Your back Stone to go out from here. Oh wow. Getting a few tired shots coming out, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that the second 2 balls plan. Oh, he's going to chip up.
Yeah, obviously they needs to get a 2. Especially with that clump.
Stone's pretty good at these. He'll probably get it to hit the pocket at least. Oh, he's missed it. Got it from behind.
Yep.
Nathan's going to put it back there.
That's better this time.
That was a magnificent shot. Not an easy shot to play, and he got that tucked in really nice and tight.
He's cut off the angle much better this time.
Oh, you can go into the first ball if you want this time. No, he's gone the back one again.
He's nearly potted it.
Like I said, he's pretty good at them. Do you think Nathan will put out from here?
Yeah, I can see Nathan having a go at this. See Nathan having a go at this one.
Yeah, if he can pot it and just drift down past the red, like so he's past the line of the red, he's on that first yellow to break them all open. How they all land, that's only in God's hands, that one. Absolutely beautiful, that's the answer to that question.
Yep.
I don't think you could have split them better.
It's better he's been
Just screw
trying to
up
force
past the yellow here for the middle. What's the top for? He can just hold it. He can hold on the red, or he can play this one and screw back for the middle. But it can overrun, yeah. He's doubling it now.
Yep. Wow.
Might be cutting it for the corner. It's not a bad shot cutting it for the corner, but he might face cut it. Oh, white. Whoa.
Come on, Nate. That's it, mate. Come on, buddy.
13-6. So, yeah, I think you're seeing a few tired shots coming out at the moment, but that's alright. It's bound to happen when they've been playing all day. Stone's got a ball. I like yellows here. Just just roll this yellow into the middle and then play the yellow underneath the red. It's at a perfect angle to just roll this under. It's well played. Oh, Nathan. He tempted the gods a bit there, and I think he's coming out alright. If he plays this red, doubles this red in the middle, gets high enough, he can roll the other red in and get the other one to the corner. That's a brilliant shot there by Stone.
Shot there from Stoney.
Nathan can cut this red in. It looks like he should hit the other red, but never know. Again, I like the across table here, but see what Stone does.
Just trying to cover up that bottom pocket properly. Which he's now got. Stops Nathan from attacking these two balls, I think, as well.
You can roll this in and put the other one in the opposite side, so it doesn't have to worry about developing it. Stream's still going. Still going. Yeah, I know. I looked behind me and then I just asked just to double check.
Nice shot there by Nathan.
He's going to put the red on the yellow, isn't he? You got to make sure that you get this tied in.
Depends where he goes. He might have been.
Yeah, so if you don't get it tight, then it's no use playing the shot. Stone will just put this in there. That's a brilliant shot by
It's a
Nathan.
great hit, isn't it?
Very nice shot.
Especially if he's held for this one. I think he's held enough to play it across.
It's not a bad outcome from where he was.
Is he snooking him on that middle ball or not? Maybe he has, because I was reckon starting to go for that.
That's very unlucky.
Big Stone might just
But
leave
if he
himself
is totaled, he can just roll up and sit on it. If he's not totaled, he can play it for the corner in a shot to nothing. Oh, Stone special.
Gets lucky and unlucky in the one shot.
Unlucky, it's a nice try.
So Nathan comes to the table with 2. Pretty good outcome there. He'd love it gone in, but that only just went in. Alright, 13-7. Is this Nathan's time? Is it time for him to make a comeback?
You never know, it could be. Stone just made a few little mistakes and Nathan's punished them.
Alright folks, we're back. 13-7 to Stone. Nathan to break.
Big break from Nathan. He's
break,
dumped the
but
white.
dumped the white again.
Oh my god, look at those balls.
Getting close to Christmas for Stone by the looks of it.
It's not far away, mate. It's only 3 months away.
Getting prepared then, eh?
I only just noticed that recently. I'm like, oh, far out. Where'd the year go?
Yep.
still got a bit of work to do, yeah.
Yeah.
That yellow that's near the red, that where he's potting now. Oh, does that go in the other middle? Oh, it's alright then.
Yeah, I think it must.
Let's play it like it does. Yeah. That's brilliant. Slow down.
Just kept running there, didn't he?
Yeah, he might actually have to play this off the red to try and hold.
No, instead I reckon he's going to come off probably 3 rails.
You could do.
Because I don't think you can...
Just got to pick the gap between those two reds at the
Yeah.
bottom of the screen there. Yeah, might be the way to go. Try and pick the gaps.
It looks almost natural for the gap, really.
Or he could actually even just stun, just screw off the top rail and back down.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to go in between them, just screw down and
Up
back
and down,
out.
Yeah.
Which is probably safer.
He called it right, he had to miss those 2.
Yeah, don't know what he can do now.
No, I don't think he get to the furthest right one, so...
He's looking to see whether or not he can go between the red and the black and just play the yellow on the bottom. Just dump the white. He's done that well. Except for they don't go.
You can see Nathan almost getting this top ball back down towards the middle pocket. No?
Just chip off and leave the white behind the top ball.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
He hasn't
Bit
got it,
unlucky
but he
there,
tried
but-
for it. It's unlucky.
Yeah, it was a...
Nathan can either clip off and try and go for safety again, or just put
Yeah,
it in the corner and
he just
top
clip,
up.
because if he just, like I said, clip off, he can then put that yellow, red ball just in front of those 2 yellows just to tie it up for a little while.
Oh, they're all on. All he has to do is put it in the corner and he can go game now.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think you're going to find a better opportunity than now, you know.
Yep.
And if he's going to try and fire himself up, he really needs to start running these kind of tables. That's perfect. Now they all link too.
Yep.
Except for maybe the last red, but that's not that big of a deal.
No, he's just going to end up playing it off.
He's just got to screw back, pot it and come round for the black. So he puts this one in this corner, screws back a touch for the one in the middle. He hasn't gone. He should have screwed back more than that. Yeah, now he's screwed himself.
Tried to sneak it and...
Yeah, he needed to screw back more so he's straighter.
Yeah.
He's chalking his cue like he's on a double or something.
Yeah, trouble you're going to face cut there.
Oh, he hasn't hit that well.
It's actually worked out pretty well, I think.
I think you'll find the yellow goes under that red. It might not pop, but it'll go off the cushion in.
It'll be the top side, yeah.
think he's looking at playing the yellow off to black or off to yellows, and his cue is where the white's travelling.
Wow.
Just off. It's a nice try.
Nice try.
And there's a bit of traffic there, it's not easy, so let's see. Oh yeah, he can come up and around,
Up
can't
and
he?
down.
Just be careful in the middle pocket. He's landed on it.
Bit of luck there from Nate.
Will he drop this in or come back out confidently? Now, Stone's really got a free shot at this because he wouldn't be expecting to be getting back to the table, so he's going to take this. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
See how he goes with this black in the middle. Put that in there nicely, didn't he?
Still had a look at it though.
Huh?
Still had a bit of a look at it with his head. Yeah. That,
Yeah, he did.
you potted 2 rolls. Come on. Got a nice finish there, mate. Come on.
Come on, Stone, where's that big break, buddy? There it is, there it is,
That's
there
a
it
huge
is.
break.
Whoa.
Yellows look very good.
He can start off with the jacky of the yellow off the red into the other yellow on the pocket and cannon the yellow in the middle bag and open it up and
So
go
we're
again.
putting how many balls in this shot there, Jeremy?
He's going to play the yellow off the red into the yellow on the pocket and develop this one.
Or just do that instead?
Yeah, that's it.
That was close to what you were thinking. I liked your short thought though.
That was the shot I called.
Oh, I thought you were playing off the first yellow.
No.
And that was going on to that ball is what you said.
Yeah, I thought he'd pot that as well, but he didn't with the white.
Okay. I think Nathan's got a chance to go under this bottom yellow here.
I think he's in.
Look at.
I think he's got to get some control. I'd probably double the red under the yellow.
Yeah. Okay, so looks like we're just tying things up a little bit.
Come on, Stone, get rid of those tired shots. He's not Russian. He's Australian. He's Australian, mate. He's Australian. He hasn't got it.
Not quite.
This should
Yeah,
be
to
it.
the left Stone. Depends on what this dude down here does. I think Stone wants to play that.
I play this yellow on the top here, even though you jacked up. All you got to do is hit. It's not a bad outcome. Giving him time to cover it up. So just pot this yellow in the bottom right corner of the screen now and play the yellow in the middle on the left of the table down underneath the reds.
Yep.
To pot the yellow and go game. Whoa.
Oh, that's...
Oh, okay, you can do it with the white. Cannon it all with the white.
A bit more risky, isn't it, when you light you shot before with the yellows?
Taking a bit of control. Black's gone over the pocket. Yellow didn't drop. Reckon Stone's just going to screw straight into them all.
Yeah. That's an interesting leave. Still got 2, so I suppose he could do the old...
He hasn't got 2.
Oh no, yeah, he got 2. Nathan hit
Oh
the
yeah, because he
black
played the
pass.
black. Yeah, got you.
So,
So
I think
yeah,
he's
he's
played
just
for a result here, is he? No.
1 visit remaining.
Yep. 1 to come. 1 to come. Yep.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
It's this shot coming now.
Yep, hit the yellow.
Together.
Yep, hit the yellow. Had a bit of a discrepancy there over the fact of whether or not Stone hit the yellow or actually hit the red before he hit the yellow, and we just consulted the stream and saw that he hit the yellow first.
So now he's just given pushed Nathan's red over the hole and given Nathan 2.
And this is where Nathan wishes it was black ball.
Yes.
And he's on it.
That was looking
Push the
dangerous
black
from
there.
it.
Yeah, he's going to make sure he leaves this tight.
The problem is now he's foul snookered. I think.
Don't think he is foul snookered. Just going to grab another ball and check if it's a foul snooker. I think he may be right, Daz. It's just hard to tell.
Yep. Yeah, it's foul snooker. So it was a foul snooker.
Good call, Darren.
Fortunately,
Stone
Jim,
goes
it's
14-8 up.
one of those calls that a lot of people don't get. They don't get the foul snooker there. They just think it's okay.
Well, we saw Stone miss the foul snooker earlier on, didn't we? When
Yep.
he had the yellows in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Huge break, but I don't think he got one.
No, he didn't.
Just come up dry. And look at the reds. The reds aren't too bad. There's a bit of work to be done.
Just that one roll ball, really.
This ball in here is not easy. Oof. Stone knows what he did there. I do this all the time.
It's a lovely shot by Nath. As much as I'm sure he'd love that to go in, he's quite happy that it's sitting over the hole. Alright. Nathan got a bit of chance here.
Very good chance. Very, very good chance, doesn't he?
Yep.
Especially if this
Actually,
red goes...
red to the middle and then break out the black a little bit.
No, the black goes in the middle.
Oh yeah, it does.
If this red goes in the top left... It didn't come up high enough.
No,
He takes this to the
this
middle,
one, that
and
one,
then
and that
back, and then back, and yeah.
Yep.
I think he can hold on the yellow. Oh, I held easy.
Yeah.
Nathan's starting to find some form. Maybe we are going to see a bit of a comeback.
Let's hope so.
Very nice.
This is probably one of Stone's biggest matches he's played, especially money-wise. I'm sure it is. So
He played Clint.
he played Clint, did he? That's been a while ago.
The last money match.
Was it?
The one when McKill was here.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it would be one of his... the most money he's played for. Especially putting up the most... the stake himself.
Yep.
He's dumped the white.
He's dumped the white.
It's amazing. When Stone breaks, when he gets a ball, they're always sweet. But when he doesn't get a ball or dumps the white, they're always awkward. But it looks like those two reds plan. That one goes in the... I think all the reds are on here.
Those two reds need a little bit of work because they're not perfect on the plant, but...
I think he'll come down for the middle first, or might go straight for them. I'd probably go straight for them now.
You actually need a bit of, from what I can tell from my angle, I think you actually need a bit of angle to get onto them. Because they actually don't straight plant. Looks like it's worked out not too bad. No, it's a really good job. Should be able to screw back off this ball a little bit.
I think screw back, you reckon?
Yep.
You got enough angle to top through to get to
it's
the other
gonna
ball.
top through and the black I think the black goes back in that same hole that
Yeah, he
red
just
went
has
in.
to roll this in and just bounce off the side rail. He's on the black in the corner. That's 14
There
10.
we go. That's a bit better from Nathan. We're both into double figures now, 14-10.
And that was a master visit.
Yep.
Nathan with a
all off the
whopper
break.
of a break.
One of each, actually.
Drills the yellow.
The yellow goes down the rail.
I think he's left him on the yellow to the middle pocket, which means this could be another frame to Nathan.
I'm 100% sure he's left him on, but Nathan's had a look at it.
Yeah, he's on it. He can cut that in.
Or we could run it down the bottom if he can't.
Doesn't have to, he just cuts it in.
Yeah.
They're all on. No, you're right, he's tried to play it that way.
Yeah.
He could have easily cut that in. Now he's given Stone a chance. Now you can play this all the way down the rail and leave the white tied into those reds. Or you can just bounce it out and do the same thing. Great shot.
So, I think he does.
I don't think that yellow goes under the red. Because it's not a hard escape for him to go up and down.
No. It's an interesting little spot here.
Far more interesting scoreline now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how things change?
Yeah, it felt like it was just a one-way train there before. And it's a good shot from Nath.
I think he's left him on the red to the corner. And if he hasn't, he can definitely play the face cut.
Well, that's worked out sweet from Stone.
And covered the escape. That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Thinking Nathan can just go off the right-hand rail though and lay up on that same ball that he was on before.
Stone's just got to hold his nerve. If he plays the ball that we all know he can play, he can finish this off, but if he keeps going for big outs and, you know, let Nathan back in, Nathan can take over here. Foul and push the black across again.
He won't be totally happy with that though.
Yeah, I think they're all on. I don't think that was any good at all.
I think he was wanting the black much further down, like right down towards the bottom rail.
Get down, that's it.
Did anyone frame up?
That's a brilliant shot. If you were to ask me where Stone was going to put that black, I would not have told you he was going to put the white there for it.
I was looking at myself going, gee, he's gone a bit further than he wanted to. He's got a bad angle.
15-10.
Yep.
That's actually the perfect angle.
Yeah.
That's what Ron Kelly always used to teach me. It was, if it's on, don't move it. No, just land on it.
Yep.
But sometimes, you'd be asking you to land on a freaking dime, you know. You're sitting there going, why don't you just move it? He says, well, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not all you, Ron.
No.
But I do understand what he means, you know. When you don't move it, you know what you're dealing with. You don't know all those kicks and cannons that can go wrong. Big break. Where's the white? And the red drops in. Alright, I think yellows look good here, but so do reds. I think yellows are the better ball.
It might come down to which ball he can get onto with that white ball where it is.
Well, if he opts to take yellows, he's got to pot it. If he takes the reds, he's already potted it. He's taken the reds.
Yep.
Get up.
The partner's unlucky. way there.
I don't know if he's done enough because Nathan can just cut this across. But he can also go in off or leave stone on the top red. Like that.
Actually, from here it looked like there was a bit of a gap behind now that red on the left hand side before.
I don't know if the top red goes, but the bottom red definitely does. And if he's smart, he can even play it off the yellow, which will kill the yellow too. So Nathan can tie this up now, but he does have to open the red.
That's a pretty good shot.
Depends. I like playing the cannon here, the black ball shot. You just run off the red, pot the other red in the opposite pocket. You will develop it enough to put it back in that same hole.
Yeah, just not sure that other red's not that tight in there. On the left hand side in the pocket, I don't think it's that tight, which means it's...
Oh, it's pretty much in there, mate, from what I can see. He's opted to just bring it out. Nathan can go out here.
I think he's left him enough angle to cut that ball into the bottom.
Which ball?
The one he's right next to.
Oh, you can pot that easy.
Yeah. I think Stone was trying to leave him tight on that.
Maybe.
Nathan's not going for it though.
I think he had to go then because Stone can just rail first this red and then put the other red in the middle and then put this one in the corner. It might even go in the middle. If it doesn't, it goes in the top right of the top left of the screen and the top and the bottom left of the screen. I think it goes in both. It's perfect. The way he's played it, it goes in the middle.
Yep.
He's queuing well now. He had a bit of an issue there where he wasn't queuing well.
Just refocused
He's
a
got
bit.
that nice pause and that nice smooth follow through now. $16-10.
Yep. He stopped Nathan's little comeback and won the last two.
Yeah, he played that swerve shot and snookered Nathan between those two reds, and that shot managed to get him the frame, and then he was in trouble after that.
Yep.
It's Winston. So Nathan's break. Let's see if Nathan opts to go, instead of such a big break, plays it a bit softer. Nope, still belting him.
Oh, wow. And he's dumped the ball on me again.
Looks like the yellows all go.
This is back to Stone running. It just seems to be like you said, just starting to flow again. Like he was early.
Stone is, yeah. Don't know if he's done enough there.
That was not a good shot. He's almost snooking himself there, I think.
He's just got to kick it. It's not a bad shot.
That's a great shot.
There's a Nathan shot.
That was a beautiful shot for Nathan.
That's a shot of a man who says, I'm not done. He thought that was it.
That rail 3 times he's gone down there and looked
No,
like he's coming.
he hit the cushion on the way down. Of course he's not got to pot it.
Stone was just trying to sit that one then.
I don't mind just putting this and putting the yellow in the pocket. Putting the yellow on top of the red. Huh? Oh, look at this.
So just do that instead.
That's a gold shot.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's on it here, but he probably obviously is. It's just the angle. And he's on the hill.
It's on the hill, 17-10.
17-10. And Stone's break. I'm calling break and finish.
Break and finish. Well, he always like it to go out in a good way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get a ball to break and finish, Stone. Not dry.
Oh well, there goes Jeremy's prediction.
You're not wrong. And if Nathan puts a yellow, this could be a grinder. Oh, actually, the red looks like it goes under it. Yeah. Nice.
They need to take 5 in a hurry. How many Steve Smith made last night? 80.
Yeah.
That's what he's up at.
Yellow off the red.
It's a lovely shot by Nath. All about disposition here. And it's come back nicely for it.
It's amazing when you back someone into a cage, like when you get on the hill, and they just go for everything.
Yep.
How well they can play. You know what I mean?
Got a bit of work to get down for the black.
No, he doesn't have to do anything. Oh. He didn't have to get there.
No.
He could have left the white up here and just taken his medicine. You're back in the pot the black. Whoops. He's landed safe. And Nathan's plotted it. And the Jackie. Is the Jackie on?
Yeah, it's on.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
No Jackie, you just cut the freaking
Just
skin. How much did you like that? Get out of the snooker and just whacked it. Not only
Don't
did he
even
get
think
out,
about it.
the side just hits the jaw and just spins out and lands fat on a cut.
Yeah, well,
That's what happens when you get a little bit frustrated, Nathan. You just pull shots out of nowhere.
let's see how he goes with the break.
White in the middle.
White in the middle. No,
Yellow in the middle.
monster breaks.
It was a monster break. Maybe I
He
should
has-
stop making predictions. It's helping him.
He's spotted 2 yellows and a red. He's got the reds.
Has he opted?
He said reds.
Oh.
Lovely little shot here.
Just got to roll off the side, roll him back out.
That's about pretty good.
Might be taking the corner now. I guess he can just pop this and come back out. That's a risky shot.
Yeah, well, don't think he's actually thinking too much at the moment about it.
He's thinking pot out.
Yep.
And he's got some coverage.
He's actually got pretty good with his leave there.
I wonder if Stone snookers him when he gets out of it again. That was huge. See, Stone can play this yellow just underneath the black, double it and screw the white back so it's by the black. Oh, he's playing top.
He's just
So Nathan can just chip up onto the
Yeah,
red here
I
off
think-
one cushion.
so you can come in behind probably.
This one's got a lot of yellows to hit. Oh, he's going for the pot. That was a weird shot. I thought he could get out of that quite easily and snooker Stone
Yeah.
back.
Might be a bit of a all or nothing right now.
I don't think I'd take the rail ball yet. Oh yeah, gave him 2 shots, I forgot.
Yeah.
This is over then.
Well, folks, this is could be our last frame. It's looking that way. And have been what's been a very good day. Oh no, we've spoken too soon.
We have. That last frame's always the hardest one to get. What did he say?
I can't remember. Oh.
Good way to stay involved, mate. Good way to stay involved, mate.
Alright, so
17,
Stone
12,
just gave
Stone
that
to
run
break.
a little way, but
Yellow in the middle.
yellow,
Another yellow in the corner.
and a third
Another
yellow as
yellow.
well.
Oh, he didn't really want the last one.
No, I think he would have loved that to stay
That
where it
last
was.
one would have been beautiful, but he's opted for reds. In about 0.25 of a second.
Yeah, play this ball that he's closest to, I think, onto that bottom cannon,
I
and
think they're all on.
after that she's just about to run out.
He's going to play the plant first up and develop the other red out. It looks like, I think Nathan's fired up though.
Well, Stone's fired up on the fact that he
Anything you can do, I can do
lose
better.
the last one.
That was just brilliant.
I think he was worried he was going to get a little kiss there, and knock him out of position. But
I think you're more worried he's going to get a kiss there, Darren. I don't think he's worried about anything right now,
Stone wouldn't mind a
other
little.
than the fact that I'm not letting Nathan get back to the table.
Yeah.
That's all he's thinking. These balls are mine. He's overrun it.
Yeah.
Cuts it in the middle, he'll just cannon the other red to the corner. That's it. Now he's got to put this one into the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Just done off the side rather than back out. Just got to cue this nice. That's Let's see what Nathan does. Getting over that last frame, it's always so hard, isn't it, Daz?
Absolutely.
Yeah, off for the double. It doesn't look
Receiving
good.
angle, but
That
it's-
double doesn't look good at all. Just gonna have to punch it. You got it. Wrong side of the table, Nathan.
No, I think he's still getting in the bottom pocket.
Do you reckon they both go?
Yep. It's top one does, the bottom one definitely
I
does.
think it's tight.
No, not tight at all.
Not tight at all, that goes easy.
That flew in. Nathan just keeping the pressure on a little bit here now.
Seventeen 13.
Hey?
What was yours? 21 what?
So I'm just taking through.
First you need Stone to win. Yeah, no, I know that. And you need Stone to win. Yeah, they're not bad. Oh my god. Look at the white. Don't hit the table, anybody, or that girl's dropping. Landed Chinese. Wonder if that red's a push shot. Nathan's having a good look at it.
Doesn't look like it.
It's not touching.
Might be one of those ones where you can. No, he's not going for it anyway. That's a great hit. It's a lovely shot by Nath.
Really hard shots to play when you're bridging over the ball like that.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not short when I get those shots, Jeremy.
If he misses this, he's leaving them all on for Stone. Yeah. The pressure's on now, because I think that yellow goes in the middle still. So they're all there, Stone. First shot, you just roll this yellow in and get to the bottom rail. Or is he going to take the plan?
Yeah, maybe place a plan to get to the bottom row.
Oh, he's on the perfect angle on the ball next to the black to get down on the ball on the rail. Or you could do it that way. He's running the white, but it doesn't really matter because he's got the ball on the middle pocket.
Gets into his other yellow here too. That was the other problem.
He hasn't got it.
So Nathan's got a chance here.
Very good chance here.
Just not sure if he needs to open that yellow ball. The yellow and red. Had to find out, I think. No, it goes in the middle, obviously.
It goes under the yellow. Goes in that pocket now as well.
Yep. Just back in the same
You can
pocket.
just drive back out now for the same pocket. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going?
He'll fine cut again.
Yeah, but he's running into the yellow. This is nearly over. This is the last frame.
Nice.
Well, nearly.
Nearly.
Oh, he is. This should be it.
Yeah, just one tough one, but he can probably develop that with this ball
He
in
can
the middle.
put the ball in the middle now. He
Yeah,
gets straight
develop it
into
up.
it.
Just hope he doesn't go underneath it.
Don't need to, just land on it.
Land on it and pot it.
That's it, Stone. Come on, mate. Play the plant. Ball in the middle's last. Or is he on it now? He's not on it.
No, he's not, because he's got a bit of
He's
an
not
angle.
on it good, yeah. Play the plant first. Make sure you land on the middle for. That's it.
Yep.
Top rail and back out.
This should this time be.
Oh, this is definitely over, mate.
Yeah, this is.
No commentator's curse on this. Stone Stenhouse won't be missing this.
That's it.
And there he goes. 18-13, Stone wins.
All right, congratulations
Well
to
done,
Stone
Huge
Stenhouse.
finish.
Unlucky to Nath. It's a great match tonight, guys. Cheers for tuning in. Thanks to Jeremy for the streaming. I'm sure everyone's appreciated it. Till next time. Thank you. Bye.